Today, I am going to share with you this business opportunity of a lifetime. This cannot get any better than it already is. So I want you to really listen up, take notes, watch this over and over and over again. We're going to start simplified. Then we're going to go into more complex. I'll show you the bonuses and the overrides and how you can double up your money. Okay, so pay attention. As we start out, we are considered a one agent. Let's just imagine that this is a K8 that we're selling. So a K8 sale, the first point or the first sale you make, you're going to receive 1 commission point. And there's 8 points possible. So first sale that goes out, you're going to receive 1 point. That's on your first and your second sale. Okay? So that's $340 for a K8. And remember, there's 8 points. So 1 point agent, that's what that stands for. Okay? So that's your first and your second direct sale. In order to get to a 2A position, you have to have 3 direct sales. So that would be from me to you. So now you're called a 2 agent. 2 agents get 2 points. So you take 2 times that number right there, which would be $680. That would be on your third through your 10th sale, okay? So 3rd through 10th, you're gonna receive $680 directly. So that's if you sold from 3 all the way to 10 yourself, each point or each sale you'd get $680 for K8, okay? Next one here is a 3 agent. 3 agents will receive 3 points, so that's $1,020 for a sale. And that is going to go on through 11 through 20. So 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, all the way up to 20, you'll receive 3 points for a K8. That'd be $1,020. With me so far? Okay. So then when we get to a 4A, that means you have 21 through 50. That makes you a 4A. So on your 21st sale, you'd go 4A. Now you get to receive 4A commission, which is $1,360. That's just $340 times 4 points, okay? That's 21 through 50. And if you did all direct sales, you'd get that every single time you sold a K8. Okay, when you get to a 5A, that's going to be 51 through 100, and that's going to be $1,700. Okay, so 51 through 100, if you did all of those directly, that would be $1,700 each time you sold. Okay, so then when we get to 101 or more, you're known as a 6 agent. So 6 agents get 6 times 340, which would be $2,040. Pretty exciting, isn't it? Okay, so that's the basic comp plan, okay? So now we're going to break it down a little bit further. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to describe the bonuses and the overrides and the team sales. What I've done here is I've drawn out 1A through 6A. So here's how this is going to work. Wherever you sold somebody a machine is always where they're going to be in your lineup, okay? So let's just imagine that you were a 3A. So remember, K8, if you're selling that one, each point is worth $340, and each machine has different points. So that's $340 a point, and you times that by 3, you get 1,020. Okay? So your first sale goes to Sam. And this is you. You're a 3-point agent. So now Sam is going to sell. Let's say sells to Fred. When Sam buys, you're going to receive $1,020 because he's in your 3A lane. Okay? So now Fred sells, or Fred buys a machine from Sam. Okay, so Fred buys from Sam. Now there's going to be 8 points that goes up. Remember, Sam is just starting out, so he's a baby. He's a 1A. That's my favorite position to be in because that's where all the excitement happens. So Sam is a 1A. Fred buys from Sam, 8 points goes up. That means Sam receives 1 point, which is $340. Then if that was you, you'd receive $1,020 from Fred's sale. Does that make sense? So 8 points go up. So you count the points. You got 1 point here and you got 3 points there. So that's 4 of the 8 points. So the other points is going to go up to your sponsor. Okay, now let's imagine that we're over here. So this is your 6-point lane. So this is where you're getting $2,040 a sale if you're a 6A. So let's just imagine you sold a machine over here to Ted. That means Ted bought from you, 8 points would go up, you would get $2,040. Okay, now Ted sells to Marcia. 8 points is going to go up. So remember, Ted's just starting out because he's brand new, so he's a 1 agent. So now Ted would get 1 point of the 8, and then you would get 6. And now there's 1 left over. Is that making sense? So there's 8 points possible. Now, let's say Marsh sells a machine to Franny. 8 points is going to go up. Marsh is just starting out. Marsh is a 1A, who bought from Ted, who is a 1A, and then I am a 6A. So that there goes 340, 340, 2,040. That makes a total of 8 points. Okay, so here's where it gets a little bit more complicated. Now let's say that Franny sells a machine to Jill. Franny's first sale, she's a 1A. Marsh sold it to Franny when she was a 1A. Ted sold it to Marsh when he was a 1A. So these are all 1-point agents. So Jill buys her machine, her K8, 8 points goes up. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We ran out of points. So now what happens? Instead of me getting 6, I would get 5. Okay? So then as these people grow, I'm a leader, right? I'm leading people. Now I'm wanting to teach these people how to lead themselves and their team. So as they progress, my income is going to come down a little bit, and then you're going to go find new people and sponsor those new people and help them grow. Now there's bonuses and overrides that happen on top of that. Okay, so I just want to explain it one more time. So let's just say Jill sells a machine to Jan. 8 points goes up. Here's Jill as 1 point, 2, 3, 4. That leaves 4 points. So now I would get 4-point money. Okay, so there's going to come a time when there's no more money left. That is when there is a bonus released. There is a $200 educational bonus to the first 6A that's outside of the point range. And then that would mean if Jan, let's just say Jan sold to Liz, who sold to Ted, who sold to, whoever it is, and there's no more points left, there'd be 0. And I usually don't even know that person by that time, just so you know. There's a $200 educational bonus that goes out to me for education, okay? Now, the next person up from that, the next 6A, that would be their upline, they would receive a $50 bonus. The person up from that would receive, a 6A, would also receive a $50 bonus. So on top of the actual commission on the machine, there's an extra $300 bonus as an educational bonus that goes out. $200 to the first 6A, $50 for the next one, and $50 for the next one. Okay, let's just go back down over here for a minute because I want to show you something else. Let's say that Fred here has his first 2 direct sales. Now he's moving on. Let's erase that. Now his machine ranks up to a 2A. Okay, so now Fred is a 2A. This is in his 2A lane. So when he sold it to this person here, which is, we're going to call it Steve. Steve's a 1A, but Fred sold it in his 2A lane. So now Fred would get 2 points. Okay, even though these ones are still going to be 1 point. So when he sells from this position, this is a 1-point machine because that's where he sold it when he was starting out. So wherever you sell the machine is where they're going to stay. So when Fred was a 2A and he sold to Steve, he's always going to receive 2 points from Steve until the points run out. Okay, So just think about it that way. Wherever you sold it to them is where they're gonna stay, okay? So I just wanted to show you that, and now we're gonna get into the bonuses and the overrides. Now for the fun. Have you been told that your goal is to get to a 6A? That's what I was told at first. I didn't know the compensation plan. I didn't know how to structure it correctly from the beginning. So I'm gonna show you two different scenarios. First, basic comp plan, okay? So here we are. We're starting out. We are 1A. We sold our first machine here, first, and your second machine here. Okay? So now you're gonna go on and you're gonna become a 2A. You're gonna sell 10 machines here. Your team is also gonna be able to add towards that, meaning that if your first person you sold to sells 10, now you would have 10 added to that total. So now you'd have 10 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that would be 15. So that would be 15 group sales, which would advance you in rank. However, in order to get to that 3A position, you have to have a direct sale. So even though you have 15 total sales, in order to actually get the status of 3A, you have to have a direct sale. So let's just say you're a 3A, you sold it to Jim. Okay, so now you're gonna receive 1,020 from a K8. Here, you got 680. Here, you received 340. So every time you sold over here in this lane, these people here, you'd receive 340 from. These people here, you'd receive 680 from. These people here, you receive 1,020 from. That making sense so far? Okay, so that is how you're gonna progress. So now let's just say that you sold a couple more here, then Jim sells 20, and then all of a sudden you have 26. Let's just say you have 26. Now you're gonna be a 4A as soon as you have your next direct sale. So that would be Liz, okay? And then of course we get 4 points. And then here, Liz would sell to Jim, and pretty soon this same structure would happen. Okay, so that is where the team sales count towards your goals, all right? Now I'm even gonna break it down more for you. All right, so now we're at 6A. We have 100 total sales, and on our 101st, our number 101 has to be direct, and then you become 6A. As a 6A, you get a $3,000 bonus. And the qualifier for that is you have to have 10 sales within your group that count towards your point range the month you're going 6A. Okay, so that's how you get and receive that $3,000 bonus. All right, so remember how I said you don't just want to be a 6A. You want to be a 6A2. That means you help 2 people also get to 6A. That makes you a 6A2, okay? So when that happens, this person here becomes a 6A that was directly sponsored to you. They're going to receive a $3,000 bonus, and this person over here will receive a $3,000 bonus. Now that makes you a 6A2, and that would equal a $6,000 bonus. Isn't that cool? All right, the next structure here is when you help these 2 people get 2. Now these people become 6A2, and these people become 6A2. Now they get a $6,000 bonus, and they get a $6,000 bonus, right? And now you become a 6A2-2, which means each of these people here also got to 6A. Okay, with that, you get a $12,000 bonus. Pretty cool, isn't it? Okay, next one. Now we got 6A2-3. So that's when you're gonna help these 2 6As become 6As. Now all these people are 6A2s. And of course they got their $3,000 bonus when they went 6A. 6A2, 6,000. 6A2-3 is a $25,000 bonus. So then you would become a 6A2-3. 1, 2, 3. So that's 3 levels deep. Now, at that structure right there, what Enagic will do is you're going to get a standard $5,000 a month for getting to that position. And that's kind of like a residual income. We can never claim that's going to be for life because it's the life of the company. So we make sure to stay compliant so that the lifetime of the company stays forever. Okay, and if that's true, then you start receiving $5K a month plus all the bonuses and all the overrides. In this structure, when you become a 6A2, you also receive $20 extra monthly on all your sales within your group. So that means if you had 100 sales as a 6A2, so that first structure here, you would times that by 20, and that's a monthly bonus. So that would be 2K, okay? Then quarterly, they give you another 20. So it's really $40, right? So quarterly, they take all your sales from the quarter, and then you get another $20 per sale. That's pretty neat, isn't it? So that's the structure. Now that we know that, I want to show you how you can reach the highest ranks very quickly. And if I would have known what I was doing at the beginning, oh my gosh, it would have been amazing. But I didn't know what you don't know until you know, and you got to learn the process in order to get it right. So I'm going to teach you from the beginning how to structure it. So this is for long-term success. Okay. What I'm proposing to you to get the most amount of money per each sale and grow the fastest is going to be called the trifecta. So let me break it down for you. So let's just imagine you're brand new to this business. You just came in, you're a 1A. Let's say you come in with a K8. Okay? The K8 is your drinking water machine. Then of course you know we have to have a bathing unit, and you can't sell something you don't own. And why would you drink the best water but then shower in the chlorinated water that's toxifying your organs, because all that waste is going through your body into your liver, and then your liver has to metabolize it up. So you want to get the shower. So this is the shower. And then you're going to want the Ukon. Why do you want Ukon? It's a vitamin, it's a supplement, it's curcumin, it's turmeric. Very beneficial to the human health. Great for the liver, great for brain function, inflammation, pain in the body. So curcumin, turmeric, Enagic make his own brand called Ukon. Very beneficial. Now why I have it structured like this is simple. Because you're starting out here, you're a 1A. You have 3 accounts. So now you have 3 business centers. Check it out. This business center is now a 1A. This business center is now a 1A. When you have your first sale, instead of putting it up here, you're going to put it here. Now we sell to Brian. Okay, 8 points is going to go up. Guess what happens here? The shower machine gets 340 for a K8. The K8 receives 340. So now look what just happened. We got 680. That is 2A money. So that's 1 and 2 points. See how that works? All right, next unit is to Jan. Same thing, 8 points goes up. So that means 1 point here, 1 point here. So in your first sale, instead of making 340, you've just doubled that, right? Okay, this is where it really gets exciting. The shower machine now, you have another sale. This becomes a 2A. Okay, so this becomes a 2A. The shower machine is now a 2A because you have to have your first and your second sale direct, and then on your third direct sale, this machine is going to hit the rank of 2A. Now, you sell to a chiropractor named Jim. 8 points goes up. You receive 2 here. So now you get 680. K8 gets 340, which equals $1,020. And that goes on your 1, 2, third sale. You now get $1,020. That's how you almost triple your money, right? So now you put all your sales under the shower. What's going to happen here is the shower is going to get to 6A. Over here, what's going to happen is the Ukon is an auto ship. So it ships to you 3 times a year, every 4 months. And every time it ships to you, it acts as a direct sale. So it helps you move up on the ranks. The reason that's important is because Enagic doesn't want just people sitting at the beach, drinking Kangen water and sipping Mai Tais. They want you to take action. And so if you're not having a direct sale, every 3 months, within that $340, there's a $50 bonus in that for staying active. So let's just say that you decided to skip out, go to the beach, have fun, which you should do, and your team was growing like crazy. Your team was just growing, and we had 50 sales here. And the shower machine was qualified. So you had a direct sale within 3 months. So it stayed qualified. So this machine, let's just say, had 50 sales. Let's just say the profit on that, we'll just make up a number here, was $20,000. Okay? Now because the K8 was not qualified, because it didn't have a direct sale up here, within 3 months, you never put anything there, it's going to be 50 minus $50. It's $50 each point. So as a 1A, that would be $50 for an upfront bonus that's already added into the $340. If you're a 2A, that means there's two $50 bonuses added. So each point is $50. So if you're a 6A and you're not qualified, you would miss out on 6 times 5, which is $300 as a bonus on all these sales. So if you're a 6A and you had 50 sales within your group in 1 month, you would miss out on 50 times 3, which would be, what, $1,500? No, that'd be $15,000. Yeah, $15,000. You would miss out on because of the bonus, you weren't qualified. Why I recommend Ukon, it's like the insurance program. So if you forget to put a machine sale or you're out doing whatever it is, Ukon will keep you activated all the time. So you can be sitting out on the beach, and as long as you have Ukon on your machines and your team's growing, you can still be rest assured that you'll be fine because your Ukon is protecting that asset for you while you're going through things. Okay? So every time it renews, it acts as a sale and it keeps your top machine qualified so you don't have to put a direct sale up there. If you did put a direct sale up there, remember the machine's not quite as advanced, so that means that more of the points would go up. So if you can keep them down here, you're going to receive most of the income. Okay, so now that we discovered that and why we need Ukon, here is the next step to that. Remember, we don't just want 6A, we want 6A2. So looking at this structure, what's going to happen is this machine is eventually going to go 6A. Now we receive a $3,000 bonus for it going 6A. This machine, this Ukon account, is also going to go 6A. That's another $3,000. Over here, $3,000. So total up there is $9,000. And that's just the bonus for going 6A on each machine. Now remember, it goes 6A2, you get a $6,000 bonus. So you'll also get a $6,000 bonus. Then it becomes a lot easier to teach all your people to get the trifecta. And just imagine what would happen. Instead of coming in as one sale, they came in with 3, the package of health. Now you have the best water, the best shower, and then they have the best supplement. So you're a living, breathing, beneficial antioxidant machine, right? So that's how you structure that. So now you're teaching people to come with the trifecta. You only need 33 sales to get to a 6A, maybe a little more than that, a little over 33 sales. That would be 33 to 40 people to come in to make it to 100. If you did that for a couple months, you really focused on it, how quickly could you build this business? And instead of getting just 1 point, you tripled your points. So let's just do the math. I'm kind of curious here what this would be. It's really not the cleanest here. Okay, so let's just see what this would do. So if you had 340 and you had 100 sales, because you are going to have 100 sales, and you did not structure it the way I just told you, you'd miss out on a point every single time. So once you got to 100 sales, $340 you'd be missing out on every time that would be $34,000 of income you would lose by the time you went from 0 sales to 100 sales. Wow, right? So think about it this way. This is your business. If you were to go open up a franchise, it would cost you $100,000 or more. Then you'd have to give some of that profit to the person that sold you the franchise as a franchisor's fee. With this, you can capture all of it. You get the bonuses, the overrides. So that's what I want to share with you today. It is incredible, the income opportunity that we have here. Another point I like to make is typically, if we follow the system that we've created, it takes 10 people going through the pipeline, drinking the water, watching the videos, coming to a demo, following up, closing, bringing them to events to get 3 sales, typically. So if you wanted to make, let's just say here, if you have a goal in mind of $5,000 a month, we just have to break the numbers down. Let's say that you are capturing 4 points because you structured it correctly and that's what you're collecting. You're collecting 4 points. That 4 points would be on a K8, $1,360. So now you're going to receive $1,360 a point. So if you want to make 5K, you got to have 4 sales a month directly. We're not talking about your team doing the same thing. We teach the team to do the same structure. Watch out. You're going to be unstoppable. So 1,360 times 4, you're well over 5K. So that means the law of the averages, typically 10 to get 3. That means you need 12 people going through the pipeline for 4 people to buy. Now you would have your $5,000 a month. Isn't that incredible? So that's how simple this can be. And I want to break it down for you so you have a better understanding of this business so that you can make the right decision at the beginning. Also realize that we have all kinds of training involved. We have a whole structured system for success that builds you up and teaches you how to believe in yourself, how to have confidence, how to go out over there and out there and overcome objections and help people with the best quality of health, one glass of water at a time. So if you want to connect with me, my name is Amanda Bobbett. You can find me on YouTube, on Facebook. And until I meet you in person someday, be happy, be healthy, and be free.